Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Ty Chandler to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
All right, he can hit the showers. It's already an excellent game for him, and we're just 3 snaps into this sucker. 2 sacks, and he's instantly become one of the biggest storylines to start this game.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. Jukes out a 1-stop. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, an eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Just couldn't find Roma Dunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Big game downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The tight end gets it on the fake. And I suspect it'll be a long time before they call a fake extra point again. That was a disaster. Never got close.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Here's Darnold to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down carry for Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around it. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on first. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Darnold now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Smith able to put it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Williams to throw on first. Forced out to his right. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just a few. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And they fake the spike, they're going to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, we've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down.
Here we go.
First down, Williams. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown! Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Brought in right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings trailing on the scoreboard. Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
That throw finds Komet. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. Has his man. It's Odunze. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. So we've hit halftime in Chicago. It's been a good one for the home crowd. The Bears out in front. Now we'll send you south to going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First down throw by Williams. And a man is there to knock that away.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Running back sent in motion. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Juke the defender. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! The Vikings offense back to the field now. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Sending a receiver left. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Setting up the running back screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Jones reels it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging up. Yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He breaks a tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because four verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got four choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Darnold. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved, and a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st. On the carry, this is Jones. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Darnold. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Smith able to put it through. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage. here's Reichert set to kick this away. Scott now to return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears ready for... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Taken in by Addison, left side. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line. Ready? Check go.
Going to run again with Swift. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.